Hey, hi all. Good morning. So we have officially the first class today. So today is 8th of October. And okay, yesterday we have discussed, I'll quickly recap whatever we have discussed yesterday. So yesterday we have discussed how to create a table, right? And before that, why we need a table? Anyone? Why we need a table? We need a table to store data, to save data, right? So that's why we have to create a table first. So, and I think we have shared the uh, script as well yesterday, right? Classroom notes, everything was shared, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So we have shared with you how to create a table, how to insert data, and then uh, I have shown you that if we have to display data, then this is the query to display data. And then we have discussed about the where keyword, which is used to apply filter, and then about upper and lower keyword. So before I proceed further, do you have any question? Whatever we have covered yesterday? Any question, anyone? Yes, no, all good so far. No questions, right? Okay, perfect. So yesterday we have seen how to create a table, and I think we have created this employee table. So let me proceed further on it. Today is 8th October. Just a minute. Let me check the details. Survive. Just give me 1 minute, guys. I'm checking something. It's not, okay. So this is the employee table, right? I think I have created yesterday. Okay. This is the employee table. Okay, I have a question. So here in this employee table, do you think that the salary is in ascending order? What is the meaning of ascending order? What it means?
Increasing, increasing.
Increasing order, right? Lowest to highest. So do you think this salary is in ascending order?
No.
No. So many a times when you're working on a database or you're working on the reporting side, so you have to display data in such a way that it should be in ascending order or descending order. Okay. So suppose here my client is asking me to display this data in such a way that it should be in ascending order. Is the question clear what my client is asking?
Yes, sir.
Client is asking me to
Can you
sort the
repeat
data.
it, sir?
Sure. So my client is asking me to sort this data or display this data in such a way so that the salary should be in ascending order. Okay. So this is the requirement of the client. Hope it is clear now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So whenever we have to sort the data, then we have an order by keyword. Select a start from employee. So whenever you have to sort the data, you have to use order by. So order by keyword is used to sort the data. Now I will write order by salary because as per the question, as per the requirement of client, we have to sort this data based on the salary column. in ascending order, right? So that is why I've written order by salary. Now we have to sort in ascending order. So that is why I have written ASC. ASC means to sort in ascending order. So now when I will execute this query, now do you think this salary is in ascending order? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. The salary is in ascending order. So what we can conclude, whenever you have to sort the data, you have to use order by. Hope it is clear. Now, suppose we have to sort the data. Now, my client is telling to sort this salary in descending order. What is the meaning of descending order? Highest to lowest, right? So, suppose now the client is asking me to sort this data in descending order. Then, what you have to do in the same query, just instead of ascending, you have to write descending. So, now when I will execute this, now, do you think this is in descending order, highest to lowest?
Yes,
Yes
sir.
or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, so the functionality of order by is clear.
Yes.
Okay. So whenever you have to sort the data, you have to use order by along with the column name. Okay, fine. Any questions so far, anyone? No question. Okay. Now, suppose my client is asking me to sort this data, but now based on the employee name column. Based on which column? Employee name column in ascending order. So then what should be the query? Can anyone tell me?
We need to change the column name.
Ah, correct. So we have to write here order by employee name ascending. ASC means ascending. So now when I will execute this query, please check that. Do you think here the value is in ascending order based on the employee name?
Yes, sir.
Check the employee name column. Do you think this is in ascending order? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
it is
Yes, sir.
sorted alphabetically.
Yes. So you have A, then J, then R, then S, then T. But here, why Abdul is getting displayed first, then Akash?
Based on second alphabet.
Hmm. Because in Abdul and Akash, the first character is same, right? So
Yes.
whenever the first character, you see here, the first character is A. Here as well, the first character is A. So whenever the first character is same, then the SQL engine will check for the second character. Here the second character is B, and here the second character is K. Got it? So B comes before K. That is why you are getting Abdul and then Akash. Hope this is clear. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, similarly, if your client is asking to sort this in descending order, so accordingly you can write order by employee name, BSC. Now, if you see, this is sorted in descending order. Now, do you think this is sorted in descending order based on the employee name? Is this clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, please.
Okay, so from these examples, I want to explain you that you can sort the data based on the order by keyword. And you can use order by to sort the data, whether it is of integer data type. You see here you're sorting based on the salary, which has all integers or numbers, right? And here we are sorting based on the employee name, which has alphabets. So what we can conclude is we can sort data based on the column which has numbers or based on the columns which has integers. Alphabets. Any questions so far? No questions. Okay. Now let me show you one another example. Okay, and just give me a quick feedback. Am I going fast or is it too slow or is it fine?
It's fine, actually.
Yes, sir. Looks fine.
Fine?
Fine, sir.
Okay,
Fine, sir.
good. Okay, great. So let me know if you think I'm going too fast or too slow. And please feel free and ask questions. We have full freedom to ask any question. So now I'm trying to create another employee table, and this
I
is
have
the
a doubt,
table. Ah,
actually.
yeah,
Can I
yeah,
ask?
tell me.
So we
Yeah,
are
yeah, please.
using varchar, right? For the data type
Haha,
varchar. So in
haha,
that we can use the combination of like
alphanumeric.
letters and numbers.
Correct. Yes,
Uh-huh.
you're right.
Okay.
If the
So
call,
if just uh-huh.
tell me.
If just the alphabets, we can use the char also, right?
You can use cal also, but
Okay.
I will share with you the demo class recording. Yesterday I have covered it. So
Okay.
because
Okay.
I'm not covering the data type as of now, so later point of
Okay.
time we will discuss about the data type. Then I will explain in detail what is char, what is varchar, what is the difference. So for the time being,
Okay.
I have just explained, okay, if you have to store numbers, you can write int. If you have to store alphabets, you have to write varchar.
Okay.
Okay, but
Thank
yes,
you.
you are right. If you can
Yes.
use char as well, and if you have to use alphanumeric, you have to use varchar. But we'll discuss it at a later point of time in detail.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Fine, no problem. So now I have created this employee table. Okay, now this is the data. This is the new employee table. This employee table I have deleted. So now I created this new employee table. Now in this employee table, now my client is asking me to again sort the data. Okay, or I can tell like arrange the data, but this time based on the first name column. Okay, based on the first name column. So I have to write a query here. So let's start from employee, order by first name. Okay, this is the query and this is the output. Please verify, is this the correct output? Okay, one more thing I want to explain you here. After first name, have I written ascending or descending?
No.
I am not written, right? Okay. So if you will not write anything, I mean neither ascending nor descending, so by default, SQL engine will consider it in ascending order. So now here, this data, we are telling SQL engine, if you have not written anything ascending or descending, it means we are telling SQL engine by default to sort it in which order? Ascending order. Is this point clear?
Yes,
So
sir.
default order is ascending. So do you think this is in ascending order? Yes. See, Raj, Rohan, Rohit, they all have the same first character R, correct? Then what will happen? If the first character is same, engine will check for the next character. In Raj, next character is A. In Rohan, next character is O. In Rohit, next character is O. So if you compare A and O, A comes first, right? So that is why we have Raj first, then Rohan, and then Rohit. Is this point clear? Okay, can you tell me why Rohit is displayed after Rohan?
Due to fourth character.
Hmm. Because in Rohan and Rohit, the first character is same. Then engine will check the second character. Second character is also same. Then engine will check the third character. Third character is H. That is also same. Then fourth character is A here and fourth character is I here. So which comes first? A. So that is why we have Rohan Sharma. Then we have Rohit Kumar. Hope this is clear, everyone.
Yes, but coming to Suraj, why it was like
Hmm.
that?
Suraj Mukherjee and
Suraj.
Suraj Mathur. So
Yeah, but
it has S. So S comes after R. So we have Suraj Mukherjee and Suraj Mathur here. Now, what is the question?
in those
Sir,
two names, like both
how to
Suraj
select
Mukherjee and Suraj Mehta,
Hmm.
which comes first? How to decide which comes first?
Hmm. Good
Mukherjee or
question.
Mehta?
I have that question.
Good question. Good question. Before this, before I will answer this, I have a
Yeah,
question
same
here.
goes in the Raj, Karan and Ram Kumar case also.
Good. Same question I have here. Raj Karan and Raj Kumar. They have the same first name. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Then why Raj Karan is getting displayed first and then Raj Kumar? This can be one question, right?
Maybe considering the last name,
Okay.
No,
second character, last name, second character.
but we have not specified it. So maybe it is a random choosing between one of them.
Hmm. Okay. Now listen. In this order by, have you mentioned last name column?
No.
We have not mentioned last name column. So if you are not mentioning any column in order by, engine will never consider it while sorting. So you have not mentioned last name in order by, no. So engine will never consider last name for sorting. It will be like a black box for the SQL engine. Is this point clear? Then now the question is, Tanvir, okay, fine. If engine will not consider this column, then why Raj Karan is getting displayed first and then Raj Kumar? What is the reason? The reason is I have mentioned here order by first name. So engine will try to sort based on the first name only. But here, because there is a conflict, because both the records have the same first name, so now the engine will sort it based on the random order. Maybe next time if I will execute the same query, you may find Raj Kumar first and then Raj Karan. So if in interview, your interviewer is asking this question, why Raj Karan is getting displayed first and then Raj Kumar? So it is because we are asking engine to sort based on the first name, and because they both have the same first name, then it is the wish of SQL engine. It can display it in any order. Similarly, here, Suraj Mukherjee, Suraj Mathur. You can ask question ki why Suraj Mukherjee is displayed first and then Suraj Mathur, although they have the same first name Suraj. So it is the wish of SQL engine. It can display in any order. Maybe next time, or if you will execute the same query in your machine, you may get Suraj Mathur first and then Suraj Mukherjee. Is this point clear?
Yes, sir.
I repeat, is this clear to everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Now, generally, when I cover this in SQL batch, the participants they get confused. When I ask this in interview, they think that okay, it is getting sorted based on the first name, and if the records have the same first name, then it will sort based on the last name in ascending order. No, this is a misconception. During the course, I'll be covering many misconceptions in SQL, and those misconceptions will really help you a lot in during interview process. So is this point clear? Right? See, if you are thinking okay, it has sorted based on the first name in ascending order and last name as well in ascending order, then it is fine. It will work for Raj. You're getting Raj, Kiran, and Kumar. But what about Suraj, Mukherjee, and Mathur? If the engine is sorting based on the last name, then Suraj Mathur should be displayed first and then Suraj Mukherjee, no? Right?
Can't we do by considering both of them, like the first name
I
and last name?
I will come to that.
Okay,
Good
okay.
question. I will just come to that after this discussion. So is this query and the output clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now my client is asking me, okay, Tanvir, now I have a new requirement. Now the requirement is my client is to listen very carefully. See, guys, SQL is very important these days in IT industry. Okay, it's like a bread and butter. Don't compromise with SQL. You go for any job profile, data analyst, data engineer, business analyst, SQL developer, ETL developer, Power BI developer, ETL tester. Okay, in all this job profile, SQL is mandatory. So listen to the lecture very carefully. If you're not able to understand anything, ask me n number of times. Ask me 100 times. I will never be irritated. But you have to make it clear that you have to understand each and every nut and bolt of this. Okay. So now my client is asking, if Tanveer, okay, sort the data in such a way that first name should be sorted in ascending order. But if we have multiple records with the same first name, then sort it based on the last name in ascending order. This is the new requirement of my client. I repeat, my client is asking me to sort the data based on first name in which order?
Ascending.
Ascending order. If more than one record have the same first name, then what to do?
Based on
We need
last
to
name.
sort by last name.
Then it has to be sorted based on the last name. So before I will write the query, can you tell me, as per the requirement of my client, how the data should look like now? It should be like this only, right? But in Suraj Mukherjee and Suraj Mathur, which one should be displayed first? Mukherjee or Mathur?
Mathur.
Mathur.
Mathur, and then Mukherjee, right? Because they both have the same first name, Suraj, then engine will consider the last name column. Last name column, after him you have A, after him you have U. So A comes first, then U. That is why we should display Suraj Mathur, then Suraj Mukherjee. So as per the client requirement, now this is the expected data. This is what my client is asking now. So for this, we have to write a query. Before I proceed further with writing query, is the question clear? Requirement is clear?
Yes, sir.
Sure. So this is the query, and this is the output. Please verify. Is this the expected output? Yes or no?
Yes.
Same hai na? This is
Yes.
what we want, right? Correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So this is the query and this is the output as per my client expectation. So now if you will see Raj, so you have Karan, then Kumar. Is this in ascending order, Karan and Kumar?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Suraj, Mathur, Suraj, Mukherjee. Do you think this Mathur and Mukherjee are now in ascending order?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
But now we will try to understand how this query is getting executed. Listen carefully. First of all, okay. So first of all, engine will execute the from keyword. And one thing, those who have joined today and have missed the yesterday's demo class, I would request that after this class, please go through the demo class recording. So I have covered few basics about SQL and the format how I take class. It will be easy for you. So please go through that. So now in this query, we have this order by keyword. What is the task of order by keyword?
To sort the data.
To sort the data, or you can tell to arrange the data, but more technical term is to sort the data. And one thing, always, whenever you guys are appearing for interview, try to use more technical terms. Okay, technical jargons you should use. That shows your professionalism. Okay, I'm getting background noise. I have muted everyone. If you have to ask question, you can unmute. So the SQL engine will see we have written order by, and the meaning of order by is to sort. Now, in which column you want to sort the data? First name. So when the engine will see order by first name, engine will understand yeah, I have to sort the data based on first name. Now, there is a very interesting behavior with the SQL engine here. Engine will not look for this column. This will not be visible to the SQL engine. We have written common last name, right? But engine will not look into it. It is like engine will ignore it. So first of all, engine will consider which column for sorting? First name. So engine will start sorting the data based on the first name. Okay. Now when the engine will start sorting, at this point of time, at Raj, do you think engine will be confused or not? Yes, engine will be confused what to do. Because engine will see here the user has written order by first name to sort based on the first name. But then engine will see Raj Kumar and Raj Karan, they have the same first name. So what to do? So whenever engine will get confused because you have multiple records with the same first name, then engine will look into the another condition. So now engine will look into this condition, this one, last thing. So then engine will understand ki, oh, user is telling me if the multiple records have the same first name, then only consider the last name column. And after last name, have you written ascending or descending anything? No. So what is the default order?
Ascending order.
Ascending order. So that is why now this will be sorted in ascending order. So that's why engine will place Raj Karan first and then Raj Kumar. Then after that, Rohan Sharma, Rohit Kumar. Do you think engine will get confused here in Rohan Sharma and Rohit Kumar? No, because the first name is not same, it is different. So there is no confusion. It will keep Rohan Sharma, then Rohit Kumar. What about Suraj Mathur and Suraj Mukherjee? Engine will be confused here as well. Then what engine will do? Engine will look into the another condition. So the next condition you have given is last name. So it means you have to sort based on the uh, ascending order last name column. So that's why you have Suraj Mathur, then Suraj Mukherjee. Is the meaning of this query clear to everyone? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Now, when I take interview, I ask this question. Many candidates. I mean, sometime we do a reverse engineering in interview. Reverse engineering means we will give a query and we will ask candidate to explain the meaning of the query. Okay. Because the reason is many a times when you're working in project, so your your business analyst will give you a SQL query. And from that query, they will ask you to understand the requirement. So that is why nowadays it is a trend. Okay, if you are appearing for interview, your interviewer will ask you, they will give you a SQL query and they will ask you, okay, tell me the meaning of this query. Okay. So generally when I ask the meaning of this, many candidates, they will reply, "Yeah, the meaning of this query is to sort based on the first name in ascending order and last name in ascending order." Do you think this is the correct meaning of this query? No,
Can you
this
repeat
is
it
not.
once?
Yeah, I'm repeating. So many candidates, they will reply, okay, the meaning of this query is to sort based on the first name in ascending order and last name in ascending order. So do you think this is the correct meaning of this query?
No, sir.
No, this is not the correct meaning. See, if you are thinking, okay, the meaning of this query is to sort based on the first name in ascending order and last name in ascending order, then what will happen? Engine will sort first of all first name in ascending order. So first of all, it will display something like this. Raj, Rohan, then you have Rohit, then you have Suraj. And you are telling, and then last name in ascending order, then it will pick the last name column, it will sort it in ascending order. So KLM. So you will get Karan, then Kumar, then this Kumar, Mathur, Mukherjee, Sharma. Now, do you think this is the correct output? No. We have mixed everything, right? It was Rohan Sharma. We have made him Rohan Kumar, correct? It is Suraj Sharma. It was Suraj Mathur. Everything is mixed up. So that's why if someone is asking you in an interview, what is the meaning of this query? Don't tell. Okay, the meaning is to sort based on the first name in ascending order and then last name in ascending order. No, that's not the meaning of this query. Hope this is clear. क्या
Yes,
ये
sir.
clear है?
हाँ जी.
Any question? You guys are not asking question here.
No
Please
questions,
ask
sir.
questions. No questions. All clear, really? Okay. So if everything is clear, tell me. Now I'm going to ask a question, okay? So please take your time and then answer. Please don't be in a hurry. Okay? Uh, what is what is the meaning of this query? I have told, please not be in a hurry. Take your time, then answer. What is the meaning of this query?
First name will be sorted in ascending order, and the last name will be sorted in descending order.
Right.
No, no, same thing I told, no. अभी तो मैंने कहा था कि this is a misconception. This is a
Okay.
misconception.
Is ordered in ascending order, and
Hmm.
for First name and last name in descending the order. last name, and it will sort
Okay.
in descending.
Okay, 1 minute. First of all, never hijack any call. Hijacking the call means if someone is speaking, let him complete. Okay. Once he has completed, he or she has completed, then you share your thoughts. Okay. But if someone is speaking something or sharing his thoughts, please never hijack in between. Huh. So yes, go ahead. What you're telling? What is the meaning of this query? Haji, what is the meaning? Who will explain?
Can I speak?
Yeah, please go ahead, Guru Prasad. Guru Prasad, you're on mute.
Both first name and last name are descending order.
अच्छा ठीक है अच्छा ठीक है both will be sorted in descending order तो चलो ठीक है let's sort both of them in descending order so if I will sort first name in descending order which one will be displayed first सूरज सूरज आएगा ना
Yes, yes, sir.
अच्छा उसके then in descending order then you will get Rohit then you will get Rohan then you will get Raj right this is what you will get if you sort first name in descending order ठीक है फिर आपने कहा कि लास्ट नेम एज वेल इन डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर इफ आई सॉर्ट लास्ट नेम इन डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर व्हाट आई विल गेट फर्स्ट शर्मा उसके बाद मुखर्जी देन माथुर देन कुमार अगेन कुमार एंड देन कर नाउ डू यू थिंक दिस इज द करेक्ट आउटपुट
No, sir.
No, sir.
व्हाट इज द प्रॉब्लम हियर देन
Can I speak?
हाँ या गो अहेड प्लीज टेल
Basically, we have the data is not correct now. We have mismapped the first name and last name.
करेक्ट so what is the problem
So this is not the expected output. What
hmm
I think, what should happen is it will
hmm
sort out the data for first name in ascending order, and wherever the first name is same, the last name
hmm
will be sorted in the descending order.
hmm correct एक मिनट यार just a minute okay just
Rochek, can you please repeat again?
I'm coming. I will explain. Yeah, 1 minute, 1 minute. I will explain. See, here what we have written order by first name, है ना? Okay. After first name, have we written ascending or descending? Come on, tell me yes or no.
No, sir.
No. So it means this is in which order?
By default ascending.
By default ascending order. So engine will first of all sort the data based on first name in ascending order, right? So you will get Raj first. Now, do you think engine will be confused here? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
because you have two records with the same first name Raj. So engine is confused here. Then what engine will do?
And check for the next condition.
Yes, engine will check for the next instruction or next condition. So remember, when engine will look into this condition, when the first name have the same record, then only engine will go to the last name condition. Is this point clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So please don't tell the meaning of this query is to sort first name in descending order and the last name in descending order. No. When this last name condition will come into picture, कब आएगा ये consideration में?
If and only if the first name is
When the
same.
first. Okay.
Correct, correct. Only if the first name have same record, then only engine will go to the last name. Otherwise, even if you will write this last name descending, engine will never go to the last name. Suppose if I have this data, suppose I have this data in my table, okay? And I'm executing this same query. Do you think engine will get confused in this case with the first name column? Is there any confusion with the first name column?
No.
No, sir.
No, right? Yeah, just 1 minute. This is the problem. Someone is pinging and not able to attend the class. Just a minute, yeah. Just a minute, just a minute, just a minute. I'm very sorry, just a minute. That is why I recommend everyone, please join the class on time. Okay, so engine will never go to the last name because here there is no confusion with the first name column. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now here order by first name, it means you have to sort based on the first name. But in which order? What I have written here? Which order? Ascending or descending?
Default ascending.
Default
Default ascending,
ascending.
right? Okay. So this will be just a minute. Preeti, have you joined the class? You there? Can you hear me? Preeti, can you hear me? Preeti, you are on mute. Okay. So we are sorting. Yeah, Preeti, can you hear me, Preeti?
Yes, sir.
So you have enrolled for SQL weekday class. Now again, you are on mute, yeah. Unmute yourself. So you have enrolled for weekday class or weekend class?
Weekday class, sir.
Weekday class. Okay, you attended yesterday demo class?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but I could see you have been added in the weekend. I think by mistake someone have added in weekend, maybe. Okay, fine then.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So we are sorting based on the first name in ascending order. Okay. So that's why you have Raj first. Now here the engine will be confused. Then what engine will do? Engine will go for the next condition, last name descending. So now tell me which one will be displayed first? Rajkumar or Rajkaran?
Kumar.
Kumar. Because in descending, Kumar will come first and then Karan. Hope this is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now after Raj, then which one you will pick? Suraj or Rohan or Rohit? Rohan Sharma, right? Then Rohit Kumar. Now again in the case of Suraj, do you think Indian will be confused? Yes, Indian will be confused what to do. Then in this case, what Indian will do? Suraj Mathur or Suraj Mukherjee first?
Mukherjee first.
Why?
Based on the second name, last name.
Last name in descending. So
Right.
Mukherjee will come first
G.
and then Mathur. Hope this is clear.
The Rohit should become before the Rohan, right?
Ah, correct. You're right. Rohit Kumar will
Right.
come first and then Rohan Sharma. You're right. Correct. Hope this is clear to everyone. So let me execute this query. Now verify the output. This is the output. After I've executed the query, you can verify. You have Rajkumar, Rajkaran, Rajkumar, Rajkaran, Rohan Kumar, Rohan
Rohan.
Sharma is coming.
Yeah, why? Because it doesn't go to the last name,
Oh,
right?
no,
In
no,
that
this is
case.
first name. This is first name ascending order, no? Right?
Yeah,
So
it
Rohan will
doesn't go
come
to the
first, then
last
Rohit.
names.
Rohan will come first, then Rohit, right? Because this is based on the first name. Hope this is clear to everyone.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not sure why others are not speaking up. I want response from everyone. Okay. So now let me give one more example. Now, who will explain the meaning of this query? What is the meaning of this query? I don't want response from Rochak, Guru Prasad. Others have to give it a try. And I'm waiting. Until unless you will not reply, I will not proceed. Take your time. What is the meaning of this query?
Can I?
Yeah, please go ahead.
So it will check with the first name first.
Hmm.
So if the record is same,
First name in which order?
descending order.
Complete the statement. Okay.
Okay.
First of all,
Descending order.
that is fine, no issues. First of all,
And
means you have to
then
tell, yeah, then,
it goes to the last name. If the record is same, if not,
uh,
it
if
goes on that.
condition, if
Just the first
condition
name
both
decides.
important hai, right? Don't tell ki first name descending and last name descending. No.
Mhm.
See, during interviewer, if they will realize, कि अच्छा ठीक है, uh, means you're missing somewhere, that's all. Game is over. They will start roasting you. So you have to be very cautious with the wordings. So the meaning of this query is engine will sort based on the first name. In which order?
Descending order.
Sending order. When the engine will consider the last name column? When?
If the record is same in the first name.
If the first name column have the same records, then engine will get confused, and in those scenarios, then it will go to the last name column. If there is no confusion, all the records are unique in first name, engine will never go to the last name column. आई बात समझ में? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, if I will execute this query, Then tell me what should be the output. सबसे पहले क्या आएगा? What you will get first hit?
Suraj.
सूरज मुखर्जी या माथुर?
Suraj is same. It goes to the next last name. So and then again the last name in descending order.
Good
So it
analysis.
comes in
Hmm.
Suraj
Mukherjee.
Mukherjee. Yeah.
Mukherjee, right?
Yeah.
Good. Then after that,
Suraj
Suraj
Mathur.
Mathur.
Suraj Mathur. Good. After that,
Uh, Rohit Kumar.
Rohit Kumar,
Rohan Sharma.
Rohan Sharma. Then,
Raj Kumar and Raj Karan.
correct. Is this clear to everyone? You all agree with this output? Yeah, anyone has a different thought? Okay. Now let me execute this query and verify the output. This is the output as per the SQL engine. Now let's verify whether our understanding is correct or not. Do you think both the output are same?
Sir, Raj Karan should be come first after before the Raj Kumar, na?
क्यों भाई राजकरण क्यों आएगा पहले? Tell me why.
Because the third letter
Raj and
is the
Raj.
same.
It will not go to the third letter. Second letter it is U and it is A, right? Kumar and Karan. Here
Yes,
second
yes.
letter is U, correct, no? And here second letter is A.
Got it, got it.
Got it? Okay. Hope this is clear. नहीं अभी भी clear नहीं है. ठीक है. One more example. Now, for this query, except Ambika, except Guru Prasad, except Rochak, who will try to explain the meaning of this query? Take your time, I'm waiting. Any volunteer who wants to explain this?
Yeah, then can I try?
Yeah, Gautam, please go ahead.
Yeah, yes. So it will look for the first name,
Hmm.
then it will sort in descending order. The
Okay.
records are identical, then it will go for the last name in ascending.
Very good.
Going
Perfect.
with that.
Good explanation. So first of all, it will sort based on the first name in descending order. If there are multiple records with the same first name, then it will go to the last name. In which order?
Ascending order.
Ascending order. Very good. So now let me execute this query. This is the output. So please verify. I will request everyone, please verify this output. And do you agree with this output? Is this correct? So first name descending. It is sorting based on the first name in descending. So do you think engine will be confused here? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So what engine will do if it is confused here?
It will go for the next condition.
Then we have given the next condition, last name in ascending order. So you have Mathur, then Mukherjee. I hope it is clear now to everyone. सबको समझ में आ गया. Shall I proceed further, ladies and gentlemen? ठीक है, सबको समझ में आ गया. Good. I'm proceeding further now. Now, similarly, in order by, you can give any number of columns. In this examples, how many columns I have given in order by? Only two columns, right? So in order by, you can give 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15. How many columns you want as per the requirement? You can add a number of columns. There is no restriction on the number of columns in order by. But you have to be very clear with the meaning of it. What is the meaning? Okay. Right. Now I am proceeding further. Last call. Do you have any questions so far? No question. Okay.
Sir, one question, please.
Yeah, Ruchak, tell me.
Is it necessary? Like we are using select star.
Uh-huh.
So if we give specific column,
Hmm.
uh, can we use? Can we? Is it mandatory to use the column which we are mentioning in order by to be mentioned in the select clause?
Hmm. Good. Good question. Good question. See, suppose I'm writing here first name, comma, last name from employee. Okay. Ordered by. Listen, everyone, very carefully. Good question, Richard has asked. Now, if I'm writing order by first name, there are few misconceptions as well, which I will cover here. I have written order by first name. In select, how many columns I have written? Two columns,
Two columns,
है ना? But in order by how many columns I have written?
one column.
Only one column. So first of all, make one thing clear. It is not mandatory to use all the columns which you have written in select in order by. Is this point clear? Is this point clear to everyone? It is not mandatory to write all the columns which you have written in select in order by. In select, how many columns I have written? Two columns, first name and last name. But in order by, I have used only one column. So this is allowed. Okay. Now, next scenario. I don't want to use first name. I want to sort based on the last name. Do you think this query will work? Yes, it will also work. In select, I have two columns, but in order by, I'm using only one column. This is also allowed. This will also work. So in order by, you can use the columns whatever you want. Now, next scenario. Now, look into this query. Check the output. Am I getting the, don't check here whether the output is correct or not. Just tell me, are you getting the output or not?
Yes, we are getting the output.
Yes. So this is a misconception. The column which you have to use in order by, that must be present in select. There is no such rule. This rule is means the similar rule is applicable when I will teach you group by. But that is why many students, the learners, they get confused. Okay, the column has to be present in select or not. So as far as order by is concerned, there is no such rule. If you're using a column in order by, it is not necessary that that column has to be in select. Is this point clear now to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. But when I will teach you group by, you will see little deviation there. Okay, so I don't want to trigger that discussion now. When we'll discuss group by, then we'll check it. Okay. Now, another example. So I have created this practice table now. And please don't make a note of anything. Everything will be shared after the class. Yesterday as well, we have shared the notes, so it will be shared. during the class, just listen to my lecture. So select a star from practice. I have created a practice table and I have these values. The special thing about this value is, okay, who will tell what is special about it? What is special here?
Alphanumeric.
Alphanumeric. अच्छा ठीक है. So here in this val column, you could see I have two records with numbers. I have two data with lowercase a, lowercase z. Then here uppercase a, uppercase z. So intentionally, I have inserted data in such a way that we have a mix of numbers, lowercase and uppercase. Okay. Now my question is, I want to sort this data order by val, and this is the output. So my question is, okay, first of all, what is the meaning of this query?
Sort based on the column.
It will sort based on the column in which order?
Ascending.
Ascending order. So the meaning of this query is this val column will be sorted in ascending order. Now, do you think this is in ascending order? क्या ये ascending order में है? Yes, no, confused.
Yes.
Okay. Now, see, whenever SQL engine has to sort the data, actually there is a concept of ASCII. ASCII stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Okay. So each and every number, integer, alphabet, special character, they have been assigned a code, and that code is known as ASCII code. If you want to check the ASCII code of 0, so you can write select ASCII of 0 from dual. So this is the query to check the ASCII code. ASCII code of 0 is how much? 48. Okay. Similarly, if you will check the ASCII code of all other characters, so you will get ASCII of 0 is 48, ASCII of 9 is 57, ASCII of lowercase a is 97, ASCII of uppercase a is 65. Similarly, for lowercase z and uppercase z. Even if you will execute this query in your machine, you will get the same code. So what we understood so far, each and every character has an ASCII code. यहाँ तक clear
Is
है?
that dual is a reserved keyword?
Dual is a dummy table, or you can tell inbuilt table in Oracle only. You will not find this in any other database. It has few benefits.
So if it is in some other database like
No,
MySQL or something else.
no, no.
Okay.
It is in Oracle only. Okay. It has certain benefits, like suppose you want to do some calculations, this multiplied by this some number, and then write from dual. So it can do this calculation for you. Or if you want to check uh, today's date, so it will give you today's date. Similarly, it can give timestamp as well. Okay. So this is an inbuilt table in Oracle only. Okay.
Any equivalent tables in other databases, Anwar?
In Microsoft SQL Server, you don't have to write dual, just you write select ASCII. By default, it will give you the output. No need to write the table name.
Okay.
Okay. Fine. So is the ASCII clear? ASCII is nothing but a code assigned to each and every character. Even if you want to check for special characters, special characters also has an ASCII value. let's say at the rate. It also has an ASCII value. ASCII value is 64. So the summary is each and every character has an ASCII value. But now the question is, what is the benefit of it, Tanvir? Okay, each and every character has an ASCII. But what it means? Actually, this is the ASCII code based on which your SQL engine sorts the data. Okay, you are thinking it is sorting based on this characters or the names. No, yeah, even here as well. You are thinking it is sorting based on Rajkumar and all those things. No, at the back end, it is checking the ASCII code. So similarly here, when the engine is sorting this data, it will check the ASCII code. So out of this, which has the least ASCII code, minimum one, 48, that is 0. So that is why when you will execute this query, first of all, 0 is getting displayed. After 48, which one? 65, which has upper, no, 57, which
9.
is 9. So that is why after 0, you have 9. Then after 57, which one? 65.
65.
65 is uppercase A. So it is uppercase A. After 65, 90. Uppercase Z. That is uppercase Z. Is this clear? Hope it is clear to everyone.
Yes.
But you
Yes,
don't
sir.
have to remember this. Don't think कि अच्छा है तो remember याद करना पड़ेगा. No, you don't have to remember it. Just I am explaining this for your understanding. You should know okay, how the internally sorting works. It works based on the ASCII code. Or at max, just by heart it the numbers as the least ASCII code, then uppercase keyword and then lowercase keyword. You see, the uppercase A has 65, whereas lowercase a has 97. So from A to Z, uppercase, the ASCII value will lie between 65 to 90. And for lowercase a to Z, it will lie between 97 to 122. So all the uppercase will be displayed first and then lowercase. That's why you see uppercase A, uppercase Z, then lowercase a, lowercase z. Is this point clear? क्या ये clear है?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Any question? No questions?
Hi, Tanvir. Where we can
Hi.
see this dual table from engine? Can we have that permission like dual table and
Yeah,
database?
anyone can use it. In Oracle, it is present. Even if you will write this query in your Oracle database, it is accessible to everyone. No special privilege is needed for this.
Okay, not accessible. Can I
Hmm.
see like, is it any schema or storage?
No, 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 no. There is no schema, no storage. Just like if even if you will try, if you even if you're working in your official laptop, I mean like in your official project, so you
Mhm.
just write select a start from dual, no specific schema is needed. You will find this. If you write select a start from dual, it will show you dummy column with text as a data. See, and the straight answer is no schema, nothing is required. No
Okay.
special privilege is needed for this.
Okay,
Where
we
all
can
this
only
data
access.
will be stored then?
Sorry, go one by one. Satya, yeah, please complete what you're telling.
We can only access by writing the query. Example like temporary
Yeah,
and dual tables, sir.
correct, correct, correct. Uh, just you can write the query and you will get the access. Nothing special.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
Ambika, please go ahead.
If it is a dummy table, where all the data will be stored?
No, no, no. You cannot store data in this dual. Data you
No, no.
cannot store.
What we access,
Uh,
the data we access, where will be that?
it is not storing anything. It means when you're
Okay.
writing select ASCII 0 from dual, it has that inbuilt intelligence to give the
Okay,
value
okay.
for this. It is giving you fetching the value, it is showing you for that. Okay. So if you want to store something here, you cannot store. For that, you have to create your own table. Okay.
Okay. So
Fine.
if we create
Okay.
the table GUI, it will take or not?
Hmm.
If we create the
Ye-
table GUI.
you can create a table here.
Okay.
It is
Okay.
allowed because dual has a separate memory. The table which you will create, it will be separate memory. There is no intervention. It is exactly suppose if you were staying in a society, okay, and you have a flat, let's say 601. So if someone wants to buy some other flat, let's say 602, 603, yeah, so they can contact with the owner and they can buy any of the flat. It's exactly same. Dual has its own memory or allocations. If you want to create your table, it will be in separate memory or separate allocations. There's no relation between them. Okay, fine. I hope everything is fine so far. Shall I proceed further? Okay, I need a quick feedback again because I'm actually a bit confused. Getting response from selected participants. How is the class going on so far? Are you people able to understand? Are you finding it difficult, confusing, boring? Any feedback? Or it is ठीक है, ठीक चल रहा है, pace is okay, or content is confusing, so that I will plan accordingly.
It's clear, Tanvi.
Clear, okay, ठीक है, clear
Good
हो
for me
सकता
as
है.
well.
Okay, able to understand, है ना? समझ में
Yes,
आ रहा
sir.
है सबको, right? Okay,
जी जी.
Ambika, for you, able to understand everything?
Yes, yes.
अच्छा, ठीक है. You can understand everyone, then it is fine. Okay, we'll do one thing. So generally in the weekday batch, it is of 2 hours duration. So we take a short break in between. So it's 8:16 in my machine. Right now, we'll be back at 8:25. We'll be back at 8:25 means 8:25 sharp. Okay. So we'll be back at 8:25. Hello, can you hear me? Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay, fine. So let's proceed further. So meanwhile, do you have any question, anyone? Before I proceed further? Okay, take it. Let's proceed further. So now we have another table, it's country table. Okay, and today I will share assignment in your group. Please work on the assignments, and then if you're getting stuck somewhere, we'll discuss it tomorrow. Okay. So this is a country table. Acha, theek hai. Fine. Now suppose this country table. Okay. In this country table, I have a requirement. My client is telling me, my client is telling me to display Nepal first. Is the question clear? Okay. My client is telling me to write a query in such a way that Nepal should be displayed first. No, 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 leave it, leave it. 1 minute, take minute will go. Just a minute. Let's make it interesting. Okay, now this is the country table. Now my client is asking me to display India at the top. So what should be the query? What should I write? Order by name ascending or descending? Let me by ascending. Are you getting India at the top? Yes, no,
No.
no. So what should I do now? Descending?
Maybe like based on character, I mean like character number, like first
Character.
character of the name.
Okay, we'll check it. So I tried name ascending. I'm not getting the expected output. India is not at the top. This is in ascending order. So I'm getting China, India, Nepal like this. Now if you write order by name descending, then am I getting India at the top? No. So my client has asked me to write a query in such a way so that India should be at the top. Question is clear to everyone? I
Yes,
tried
sir.
both the options. I tried both the options, name ascending and name descending. Nothing is working out. So many times it happens. Your client is asking for a particular sorting, but neither ascending will give you the expected result nor descending. फिर क्या करना है? What to do? So then you can write select star from country, order by. One more thing in SQL, like what all queries I have written here. Okay, I have written each query in one line, right? This query in one line, this query in one line, this entire query in one line. But it is not necessary your query must be in a single line only. Same query I can write in 2 lines as well. Like I will write select star from employee, and then I will write this in another line. So this is also allowed in SQL. In other programming languages, it throws error message, but in SQL you have this freedom. So many a times during this course, you will see I will be writing queries in a single line, sometime in 2 lines, sometime in 3 lines. So don't get confused. Okay. So now I will write order by case when name equals India. Then 1, 2, and this is the query. Please confirm me Is this the expected output? Is this the correct output? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. This is what was expected, no, to display India at the top. So now are we getting India at the top? Yes. So is this clear? Is this clear? Yes, no.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, क्लियर है तो आगे बढ़ते हैं.
No, sir. No, no, sir.
नहीं, क्या नहीं क्लियर?
No,
What is
sir.
not clear?
So why should
What
we
is not?
use 1 and 2?
तो आप लोगों को ये क्वेश्चन करना
Uh,
चाहिए ना.
Why should we
Don't.
use 1 and 2?
Good. So now the question is कि how this query is getting executed, right? Correct?
Yes.
See, whatever I am teaching you, or you're attending any class, any trainer, always challenge the concepts. How this is getting executed. What will happen if I will do this? I will do that. Okay. Don't digest whatever trainer is teaching you. Okay, everything is fine. I'm happy. Oh, this is good. No. So now we have to understand how this query is getting executed, right? That is fine. We got the output, but the important part is how the SQL engine is executing this query. So listen very carefully now, because this is confusing. ठीक है, start करते हैं. So this is the query. So here we are telling to sort. We are using order by. What is the meaning of order by?
To
To
sort the
sort the
data.
data. Correct. Order by means to sort the data. So the moment SQL engine will see order by here, engine will understand कि, oh, we have to sort the data. Okay, we have to sort the data. Then we have written case when name equals India, then 1. Now, okay, no. Let's go step by step. Then we have case. How many of you have already used or studied case in SQL? Anyone? I think Rochak would have used it. Guru Prasad, I think. Okay. So generally, there is a misconception about case. And the misconception is people think we can use case only with select. And that is correct. Most of the time, case is used with select only. I totally agree. But that is not a rule. ऐसा कोई rule नहीं है. Case you can use with select, you can use with order by, you can use with aggregate function, you can use with group by, you can use in joins. So first of all, don't get panic. अरे भाई क्या कर दिया केस को order by में use कर लिया. नहीं. I totally agree कि case is used generally with select, but you have full freedom to use case with order by, group by, कहीं भी use कर सकते हो. Okay. Before that, what is the meaning of case? That is what I'm going to explain you now. I have written case when name equals India, then 1. So first of all, let's try to understand the meaning till here. Case when name equals India, then 1. What is the meaning of this? The meaning of this is we are telling SQL engine that in this name column, which column? Name column. You search wherever you have India highlighted. So here we have India. Let's highlight it. Do you have any other record with India? No. Highlight it and we have written then 1. It means then take it and keep it or store it in a bucket number 1. This is the meaning case when name equals India, then 1. It means search wherever you have India You extract it and store it in the bucket number 1. Is this point clear?
Yes.
So far clear to everyone?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Take it. Then I have written else. Tell me, what is the dictionary meaning of else? I know you all know that, but still I'm asking. What is the meaning of else?
Otherwise,
Otherwise, apart from it, right? Remaining one. So we have written else and then we have written to. Now the question is, what is the meaning of this? The meaning of this is, okay, you have kept India in bucket number 1. Apart from India, whatever is remaining, you place it in which bucket now?
2.
Bucket number 2. Is the it means is the meaning clear to everyone? You all understood it?
Yes.
Then I have written end. Actually, end is mandatory. Please remember, whenever you are using case, you have to write end. It is mandatory. If you will not write end, it will throw error message. You see, I'm removing end from it. It is throwing error message, no? So whenever you are using case, end is mandatory. So now the question is why it is mandatory. The reason is, if you will not write end, engine will think that there are few other conditions. Okay. But the moment you will write end, engine will assume, oh, there is no more condition. Now I can close the case statement. That is why end is mandatory. Of this part is clear so far. Now, this entire block will be treated here as a single statement. This is like order by, so within this box, actually what we are trying to do, we are creating buckets only, no? Right? So it is like select a star from country ordered by buckets. Now, after this, have you written anything ascending or descending? No, you have not written. So by default, which order will be considered?
ascending.
Ascending order. It means the meaning of this query is select the star from country, order by buckets in ascending order. So in ascending order, which bucket you will keep first? Bucket number 1 or bucket number 2?
1.
Bucket number 1 will be kept first. And then bucket number 2. Got it? And then after this, you have to unbox it. So when you will unbox, India will come here. And all the remaining countries will be placed after India.
So
That is
again
why,
in bucket
hold on, hold on,
2.
hold on, hold on. Let me complete, let me complete. 1 minute. So now when I am executing this query, so you have India at the top. So this is how the India is getting displayed at the top. Now you might be thinking, "Hey, what about the other countries, Tanveer? Nepal, China, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Russia. Do you think they are in ascending order or descending order? No, they're neither in ascending nor in descending. And neither this was the question. What was the question? Question was to write a query in such a way that India should be at the top. So I have India at the top. My client has not asked me to sort the remaining countries in ascending order or descending order, no? If the client asks, no, I want the remaining countries in ascending order or descending order, jo bhi hai, then that is a different topic of discussion. We will write a separate query for it. So far, is this clear? Now you can ask question if you have.
I
Ambika,
got
you
the
were
answer.
asking.
I
Got the
got the
answer?
answer. Yeah.
Okay, good. Any other question, anyone?
Tanvir, the bucket name should already be in numeric, or can we use alphabets as well?
We can use alphabets as well, and that example we'll discuss in some time.
Okay.
It's in our syllabus, we'll discuss it. Good question.
One more question.
Yeah.
So can we create like 2 or 3 cases like this? Like
Yes.
the second
Yes.
name should
Yes.
be if
Yes.
it
Yes.
is Nepal. Okay.
Yes. It is just a starting. Actually,
Okay.
tomorrow as well, we will discuss the same. This example which I have, this is just one example. I think 10 similar examples we still have to discuss. This is just the beginning. Okay, so far is this clear? Any question till here? No questions? You all understood? Because actually in each and every batch, it takes time for the participants to understand it. I'm surprised if everyone has understood in one go. Okay, if you've understood, well and good. Shall I proceed further? Okay, good. ये तो सबको समझ में आ गया ये तो कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आया बस ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है यार ठीक है now another example. Now who will explain the meaning of this query? Who will explain the meaning of this query?
I think the output will not change as the descending is
I
after end.
am asking the meaning of this query. I'm not asking the
Okay.
output. What is the meaning of this query? Give it a try.
Yeah, the India will come first and later.
Again, you're telling me output. I'm asking meaning of this query.
Okay.
What is the meaning? Okay. Let's try to understand what is the task of order by. To sort the data. We have written case when name equals India, then first. What is the meaning of this? To keep India in bucket number 1. So let's keep India in bucket number 1. Then you have written else 2. What is the meaning of else 2? Remaining countries in bucket number 2. So the remaining countries will be in bucket number 2. Then you have written end descending. What is the meaning of this end descending? It means there is no more condition. So now here, what we are trying to do here, what we are trying to do till here, we are creating buckets, right? So now we are sorting these buckets in which order?
Descending.
Descending order. हो गया कितना simple है यार इसमें आप लोग इतना time ले रहे हो. Now you are sorting these buckets in descending order. So which bucket you will keep first?
Second.
Bucket number 2. Descending में तो bucket number 2 आएगा ना पहले. Then bucket number 1. Now you unbox it. So where is India now?
Last.
At the bottom. So now let me execute this query, verify where is India now. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Clear to everyone? Okay. Now, second requirement. Now my client is telling me, okay, ठीक है, Tanveer, you have written this query, you placed India at the top, and then the remaining countries after it. You executed this query, you have India at the last, that is fine. But now my client is telling, okay, many a times when you're filling an online form, if you remember, there will be an option of nationality or country of origin. Have you noticed when you fill online form, right?
Yeah.
And when you click on it, you will get drill down option, right? Many country name in ascending order will be there, है ना? And then from that you have to scroll down, you have to search India. You will click on it. भाई आप लोग सबने ये कभी ऑब्जर्व किया है या नहीं?
Yes, yes.
Right? You must have observed it. And many many a times you will see okay, by default India will be at the top and the remaining countries will be in ascending order. Not sure how many of you have observed, but at many platforms it happens. Automatically India will be at the top because they know maybe most of the customers are from India, so they will keep India at the top and the remaining countries in ascending order, right? Same thing. Now you have to code here. I want to display India at the top, but at the same time, remaining countries. What about remaining countries? I want to display in ascending order. आई बात समझ में? Is the question clear?
Yes.
Question clear है सबको?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for that, what I will do now? Sorry. In the same query, I will write comma name. Now I'm executing this query. Now this is the output. Now check this output. Verify. India is at the top. Yes or no? Tell me quickly here. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
What about remaining countries? Are they in ascending order?
Yes.
Yes.
है ना ascending order में? चलो तो हो गया सब कुछ ठीक है. And let's
But
try how it is getting executed, right? Okay.
yes.
So till here, I think you all know. Okay, case when name equals India, then one. What is the meaning of this? Keep India in bucket number one, है ना? Then you have else two. Else two. What is the meaning of this? The remaining countries in
Otherwise,
bucket number two, right? And then end. After end, have you written anything? Ascending or descending?
Keep the countries in bucket number
Saifuddin, your voice is breaking. Sorry, I'm not able to understand.
bucket number two.
So after the end, we have not written ascending or descending. So it means this bucket will be sorted in which order? Ascending order.
Ascending order.
So bucket number one will be displayed first, then bucket number two. ठीक है, यहाँ तक means still here I have already covered, right? You all know this. Nothing new I have taught you. But now the question is, okay, Saifuddin, your voice is breaking. Is it for me only or for everyone?
It is breaking.
It is breaking. Yeah, Mohammed Saifuddin, your voice is breaking. So not able to understand actually. Maybe in the network connection, it's not good. Okay, so now we have written name here. So now this is what you have to understand. Okay, what is the meaning of this name? Okay, the meaning of this name, and after name, have I written ascending or descending? No, so it means it is ascending order. So now the meaning of this name is When you will unbox it, you have to unbox it in ascending order. So in bucket number 1, you have only India. So we'll keep it as it is. Bucket number 2, when you will unbox, you have to unbox it in ascending order. So now when you will unbox it in ascending order, which country will you will get first? China. Hai Then Nepal. Then Pakistan. Then Russia. Then Sri Lanka. So this is the meaning of name which I have written. It means when you are unboxing, unbox in ascending order. That is why you are getting India first, then remaining countries in ascending order. Is this point clear so far?
Is it because the column name is name or the name is a keyword?
No, 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 no. It is because the column name is name.
Yeah, okay.
It is not a reserved keyword. It is the
Okay,
column name.
whatever the column name, it comes at name. Okay.
Correct. Whatever the column name is present, you have to write it here. Right.
Okay.
Any other question?
Tanvir, the sorting is only for the records within the buckets, right? Not the
Only
buckets.
not for the bucket. So bucket sorting has ended here. 1 minute. Till here, the task was to create buckets. So buckets will be sorted here because after end you have written nothing, you have not written anything. So by default, the buckets are sorted in ascending order, right? So the buckets will be sorted because of this, and this name will sort the content within each bucket. So now after name, you have not written anything. So by default, the content within each bucket will be sorted in ascending order. Now see in the same query, now see I will write here descending. So now what is the meaning? The content will be sorted in which order?
Descending order.
Descending order. So now see, India is at the top, but the remaining countries are in which order? Ascending or descending?
Descending.
Descending order. Hope this is clear.
I have one question, please.
Yeah, Ruchak.
Uh, Suppose in bucket one there are two countries, and bucket two has three countries.
Hmm.
Then will it sort out both of them separately?
Correct. Both of them will be sorted separately. Let me give you that example. Good question, Ruchak. Suppose in bucket number 1, now I will keep India and then tell me any country name. Which do you want to keep?
Pakistan.
Pakistan. Okay. Now, same query. I will not execute it. Okay. Let's first analyze this. So, पहले analyze करते हैं. So now I've written case with name in India, comma Pakistan, then 1. What is the meaning of this query? This part? It means you want to keep India and Pakistan
In bucket
in
one.
one bucket. Okay. So now in bucket number 1, we have both India and Pakistan. This is clear to everyone, right? Okay. Then else 2, it means remaining countries in bucket number 2. So in bucket number 2, I have the remaining countries. This is clear? Okay. Now, how you are sorting the buckets here? Ascending or descending?
Descending.
Descending.
No, no, no. आप लोगों को समझ में नहीं आया फिर.
Buckets will be sorted in ascending
Buckets are
order.
in ascending, right?
After end, have you written anything ascending or descending? No. So it means this is ascending order. The buckets will be sorted in ascending order. So bucket number 1 first, then bucket number 2. Okay. Now, then what is the meaning of this name descending? What is the meaning of this?
Again in bucket 1, it will go do by descending order, and again in bucket 2, descending order.
Correct. It means within each bucket, whatever you have, please sort it in descending order. The bucket number 1, you have India and Pakistan. If you sort it in descending order, what will be the order? Pakistan first and then India, correct? And when you will sort the bucket number 2 in descending order, which country, what will be the order? Sri Lanka,
Russia,
Russia,
Nepal, China.
Nepal, China. So now when you will execute this query, this will be the output. You want to verify? Check it. Please verify. Are you getting the same output? Pakistan, India, Sri Lanka, Russia, Nepal, China. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I will stop here, but few more scenarios are there which it has to be discussed, which we'll discuss tomorrow. So recording, classroom notes, assignments will be shared shortly in the group, and we'll connect tomorrow. Okay, we'll share the link. Okay, so thanks a lot, everyone. So do you have any question, anyone? Any question from course
Sir,
perspective or
your
topic
sir,
perspective?
sir, your
Guru
name
Prasad?
is Mohammed or Tanvir?
Mohammed Tanvir Khan, yes.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Hebi.
Sir, yesterday class link, where I will get, like in this group only?
You ping me. Okay, I will share the link.
Okay, sir, sure. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Anyone? Sebi, you're repeating, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine then, guys. We'll connect tomorrow same time. Thank you. Take care. Bye.